So we're back. Back in Cataclysm. We lost Neptune, but we managed to fix the sound. That's good. And we also managed to board up this place to be more safe against zombie attacks. We made a lot of water. Oh, that's a bit loud. I'm gonna have to reduce everything to half. And it's still as loud. Let's try 10. I think the volume will update. Yeah, I have to quit the game and come back, as I think the volume does not update unless you launch the game again. So I fixed my streaming setup, as the bottom half of the screen was blurred, and that's because I want to blur the taskbar, because it has a lot of stuff that I probably don't want to show everyone. But now it's fixed. The OBS stream is only focused on showing you the game itself. Let me just make sure it's the right size, because I think the scaling is still... Okay, I think the scaling is fine. So, yeah, we fixed the sound. We also did a couple of other things, like get a reasonable... It's still quite loud, but I think it's better now. So we got a reasonable amount of water. We got this crafting setup here. I think we can... No, it's dirty water. And now we're gonna get... we're gonna make bandages, as that seems to be our current... yeah, we're missing bandages. So we gotta make more. So if I remember correctly, the recipe for bandages is just rags. At least the basic stuff. So you could make it with medical gauze, but I don't think that's a good idea. So I think I'm just gonna make... I'm gonna press L to get related items, and I'm gonna check the recipe for rags. So I think we can just use the item, use scissors on our curtains. Yeah, I think that's how we get rags. Oh, I don't want to grab the locker. I want to cut up the sheets. And yeah, we get rags from cutting up. And that's what we want. I think we can cut up this stuff too, but it will make filthy rags, which are pretty useless. I wanna check what happens if we cut up... No, I think if we cut up the emergency blanket, we get like plastic. And we don't want plastic. But let's keep cutting the sheets. Oh. I think we have too much stuff. Okay. So we're going to just drop this stuff. Into the locker. Like so. And I'm going to send this plank to our wood pile. And that's good. Scrap metal. I think we should drop this one here. As we might need it for some recipes. Same thing with the branch. Yeah, I'm definitely getting faster at moving items now. Thanks to experience. Doing this for a long time. So I think we can burn clothes as well. And I think that's everything. There's nothing else. Except, I don't know how we missed this. We somehow missed a lot of stuff. So let me just action, refill. Then we want to drop the food and the bottles. And yeah, electric lantern. That's pretty useful. A large fire extinguisher and a two-way radio. So let's just empty the water into the container. And everything else can be put into the locker. Including the two-way radio. Except I dropped it on the floor. Yeah. To do a directional drop, you have to press Shift and D, then a direction. I think this is faster than doing the complex way of moving items from one place to another. Yeah. This is definitely faster. So, the electric lantern. I think we can just turn this on. But we need a battery. So let me reload this. And it took a battery from the locker, I think. That's pretty useful to know. We need to reload stuff. We could just have a cabinet full of bullets, for example, and just press reload and it will find the correct stuff. So let me just turn this on. And now we should be able to disassemble. We need a prying tool and a screwdriver. So that's a hammer. So let's wield the hammer. And get a screwdriver. And we should be able to use these tools to deconstruct the computer. And that's good. Now we can just take everything, or at least try to take everything, and do a drop in this direction. like so. We'll pick up the rest and do the same thing, like so. And there we go. Now we just pick up this and drop it here. So now we can start to craft some rags. Let's turn off the lamp. We don't want to use the energy for nothing. And let's craft some medical supplies. Bandages. Oh right, we left the rags into the locker room. So I think we just have to turn on the lantern and craft it like so. Medical. There we go. So makeshift bandages. They're not that good, but they're better than nothing. We would. I think they're better than the adhesive bandages. I don't know. I'm not sure why would you ever want to make adhesive bandages, as this is cheap. Oh, I think the adhesive bandages take less time to use, and you get 10 portions from one recipe, so you get a lot more bandages, and they're pretty light. 10 of them weigh, yeah, they're almost half as light. Bleached makeshift bandage. So it's bandages, makeshift bandages, bleach, and clean water. So that's what bleach is used for. Or boiled. Boiled makeshift bandages. I think the boiled one is better, as you don't need bleach. And it's really easy to make a fire. And makeshift antiseptic. Ethanol or alcohol. I think this is good to know. So how do you make denaturated alcohol? I think you just find it. And ethanol is just alcohol, I think. Or it's probably high proof alcohol, like vodka or something. Not sure. But let's make the makeshift bandages for now. We should be able to make all of them at once. Like so. And then we're going to drop the bandages into the locker. And we're going to do the same for the... Actually, we're gonna turn off the lantern and drop the lantern there. So that is good. That is really good. We have a good supply of food. We have a good supply of bandages, water. I think we might need more antiseptic though. And sources of joy. But this should be like the basics. We have a source of fire. We have a place to stay. And we have a bicycle. I think we can ride it now. What are our... So we're suffering from some effects. Left leg is bandaged. Left leg is disinfected. You're not happy. And we're eating some depressing food. So I think we will go back to the home. Make sure to wield your weapon. I see. So I think molasses is good for our joy. As it's basically just sugar. A towel, that's really good. We can use this to dry ourselves if we are outside in the rain. As being outside is not good. Dental floss. Not sure what this is used for. Let's see what we can make. Maybe we can disassemble this stuff. So let's go to our recipes. And disassemble. You cannot disassemble this. Then what is it used for? Let me check. What are toothbrushes used for? Well, of course, brushing your teeth, but doesn't seem to have a actual, you know, use. You can make a plastic shank out of it. How about dental floss? Now these can be the dental floss can be what do you say? We made thread out of it, okay. A raincoat, this is really good. As we might get wet in the rain. Or it's there to prevent that. I think A is for all. So we're checking out all 9 squares. That's weird, it doesn't work anymore. I'm not sure why. It's like it's not finding anything anymore. Oh, I had to reset it. Oh, I had a filter on, I forgot. Of course it wasn't finding anything. I thought it was broken. I just had the filter on. So now we learned that it's not a good idea. Okay. Oh, a zombie. I don't want to do that. There are a lot of zombies now. I think we have to lure one of them. It's good. Oh, we're wearing the cudgel. Actually, I want to check one thing. If you have brawling, If you have melee at level 1, you should be able to get a fighting style, which is usable with every weapon. Brawling. So this will make us more efficient at fighting these monsters. Yeah. These sound effects definitely are loud. So we're bleeding. So how much noise does it make if I just break it? Sound of 15. So everyone in 15 units can hear us. I hope nobody heard us. Because now we want to get aspirin. Yeah. Aspirin is good. Cotton balls are good too. A 3-liter glass. Can we use a washing machine? I wonder. Examine. It's drier. Yeah, I don't think we can use it because there's no power. So I want to check my armor. And we want to do a... We want to sort armor by natural order. So Shift S. So we're wearing a Yakuta. Yukuta. A sweater. I think it like sorts it based on the best stats. That's what the natural sorting order is. Let's grab this. So we have food stuff. 9 issues. It's too much. Liverlicious. More food stuff. So we just have a lot of food books on the counter. Cast iron frying pan. I think this is a good weapon. 12. No, it's really slow. It's not that good. So I think the other house might have more stuff. Oh, we could have just entered. I think we want to pick up stuff because our survival skill is at 0. So we want to level this up. Wait, I don't want to smash, I want to... I'm dumb. I want to examine. Oh no. So we just lured... How many zombies did we lure? 2 normal zombies. No, 3 normal... Oh no, that's not good. I think we'll go here. Okay, now we have 2 zombies. Which is not good. as they're running at the same speed. So what I want to do is this. Okay, one of the zombies is now following us. I'm looking at the bottom right, if you're wondering how I know that. So we're tired, but this zombie stood no chance. We'll wait. And that zombie is toast. So there's one more. There is a fat zombie. So let's find this fat one. And oh, it seems that our backpack has been destroyed, which is not good. But I think it's not gonna be the end of the world. They're all human though. Oh, the zombie didn't hear that. How about that? Nope. So... So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is actually... Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I want to close the curtains so that I don't accidentally attract anyone that I don't want to attract. A snow shovel. Okay, it's pretty good. Should we use this instead? Let's do a comparison of our cudgel versus a snow shovel. So the snow shovel weighs a lot more, it's a lot longer. It has a bash of 16, but it's twice as slow. So I'm not sure if this is that... Yeah, it's not as good. As we can see, the typical damage per second is worse. So this cudgel is pretty OP, to be honest. You can make it really quickly. Oil lamp. So we have a lot of books, but we can't really use them. Because we don't have a place to put them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get the X-Acto knife. And I'm going to use the X-Acto knife to cut up something here. Like the heels, no. The quilt. Felt patches, not what I wanted. I want rags. Because those can be... No, I actually want string. Where can I get string? I think I can just do this. can go inside the house, close the curtains, and tear down the curtains. And now we can craft. At least I thought I could craft. Hide backpack. Box backpack. $15. Oh, the box backpack is actually pretty good. It's a lot heavier though. 8 kilograms, but I think it's still worth, because we can bring a lot of stuff to our base. Swag bag. We need a kind of a sack. Painted hide bag. I think the box backpack is the best one. But we need a tool with sawing. 3 planks, wood panel, nails, and some rope. But I can't make any rope. So I think we just go with the knapsack, because this is the easiest thing to craft. We just need some pants. And some string. And string is easy, we can just tear down the curtains and get some string. What is this character sheet? Oh, it's from Dungeons and Dragons. So I think, there we go, we have pants. So we can craft it now. Dispose of your wilt and start working. Drop the item. And I want to wear the knapsack. And possibly the... No, it's not raining yet. Wield the cudgel. And that's it. You're back. So the reason why I went to this town was because I wanted to find something better. Oh yeah, I wanted books. I think that's what I wanted. An aspirin. Can apply cotton balls and they count as bandages, apparently. I didn't know that. More cotton balls. Pair of roller blades. Let's go with those. Let's take off our sneakers. And get some roller blades. No, are we slower with the roller blades? Let me check. Maybe it's because we're on grass. No? Can I just interact with my rollerblades? How do I actually use them? Or is it just like a walking? You'd think that it's like faster. Okay, what if I take them off? Is it still is it slower? Take off. No, it's apparently it's not doing nothing. I think it's like the move cost. I think it's reducing the move cost. As if we take them off, our move is 106, so it's a lot more efficient to walk with the rollerblades. Yeah, but it's not efficient to do it if you don't have a good surface. I think we can drop the soap. Oh, because we can't fit anything into a backpack. You don't have enough capacity to How much capacity do I need? Let's see. So you know what? I'll just I'll pick up and I'll use the bike. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. So there's a lot of zombies out here. Let me just check the situation. So I think it's good. Wait. V, Shift V, Tab. So yeah, there are a lot of zombies. Oh, this one can see me, the fat one can see me. The feral zombie can't see us for some reason. There are two feral zombies. A sapper. Okay, so we'll just continue. This might be a bit dangerous as we can hit a rock and we can't run away. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of zombies. I think we can stop our bike here. There we go. So I think I'm gonna drop some items into the basket as to lower our encumbrance. Right, so we have stuff. Okay. And does it work? Can I actually just Yeah, it works. It works like I think it would have. We have our stuff in the bike. Oxygen tank. That's still useful. How much does it weigh? Not much. So Shift D to drop into a direction, and when to drop the tank. Can we still ride it? We can. Things are looking good. Thermal electric socks. Battery-powered socks to keep your feet warm. A large squeever. It's always good. A water tank. That's really good. We could, if we have some containers. Cough syrup. What is this used for? Handheld gaming system. A lot of food. Do you want these containers? Chef's knife. Carving knife, bread knife. None of it is going to beat our current weapon. Except maybe for this. Let's compare the cudgel with the... Was it the carving knife? No, not the carving knife. It was... chef knife. Nope. There's some kind of knife though. Meat cleaver, that's what it was. So compare the cudgel with the meat. Meat cleaver, there we go, it's just in a really bad place. Okay, so the meat cleaver is actually better. Yeah, it's better. It gives us butchering of 25 and gives us cutting. So let's take the meat cleaver. And flashlight batteries are useful. Screwdriver. Tactile knife. So I actually want, I'm more interested now in not just surviving, but getting really good gear. Coming like really strong. So I think one of the most important things you can have is arm guards. Because if your arms go in a fight, you become defenseless. So we have 2 by arm guards. Not bad. Or paper arm guards. Duct tape. Do we have duct tape? What if we do this? Duct. Nice. And a lot of paper. Mittens. Under the hood. Sure. Is this like garden? Oats. So this dude is growing oats. Or was growing oats. So I think I want to go for the paper guards. So let's find some useless books. Indian Bible. I think we can use the X-Acto knife to cut up. Can we cut up books? I'm sure we can always find more books. I think the drama novel is a good one for cutting. I can't cut it up. Can I just oh, I think I can just disassemble the book. Dispose of your wielded weapon, put it down and start working. Start in your inventory. $52 paper. Can we now make the armor? No, we need more paper. I'm sure we have duct tape though. We have like a box of duct tape. Or am I just crazy? Duct tape. What? Where did I put the duct tape? I'm like 100% sure we had duct tape here. This. Oh, I put it in some other place. So I want to put it in my inventory. No space. Can I craft it here? Armor. Arms. So we need more paper. So let's humane fashion. We can get rid of that. Sew amass monthly. Knitting. Winemaking. Probably not useful. Computer science is pretty good. I think. Bible, that's a lot of paper. So use this. Disassemble the paper. And now we should have enough to make arm guards. So now we want to wear these. Now we have protection for our hands. So then we want some kind of hand shield. Survival gloves. How do I get those? Relate. So I... Okay. So the survival gloves are pretty good. If you can find those. Is this zombie blind? Does it not see me? Apparently not. Is this skittering plague? Oh, it's like... So the meat cleaver, I think we want to wield that. For now. As it's much more useful. Oh! That fucking scared me. It's the sounds. So, there's a dog in the north. And then it broke a glass, so it made a lot of noise. So I think we need to find an escape. We should be able to kill that dog. Damn, that was a lot of damage though. Let's put some cotton balls on our bleeding bandages. That was not good. Unimaginable pain. Yeah, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm not interested. Oh, we had a bike! God damn it. So the skittering plague, it doesn't really care about me. Which is good. So I don't want to deal with that. So we're just gonna go at a brisk 12, 14 kilometers per hour. It's pretty... Oh, fuck. Long grass. God, so many zombies. So I think that was a good haul. Oh. Stop. And I think our pants broke. Wow. Yeah, we need some leg armor. Definitely. So screwdriver, large quiver, heartburn medicine, books, cotton balls, paper. Yes, and we had some items on the back of the bike as well. So everything we can, we will get this and put it here and drop everything we can. And equip our meat cleaver. Oxygen tank. I don't think it fits into our backpack. So we have to do it like this. Oh, it does fit. So yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff now. A lot of stuff. So let's disassemble. No. What am I thinking? Let's get some pants. We could make some paper leg guards. Not a bad idea. But we need duct tape. Are there anything we... Is there anything we can craft for the legs? We could go for rags. Rags and string. So that would mean that we just have to do this. No, let's not tear down any more windows. I will use this other house for that purpose. Oh, I can't get it. Broken. So let's just tear down the curtains, get the sheet, get the long store in inventory. Let's cut up the sheets. Let's... Yeah. So now we have rags, we have string. I think we're gonna go for more string. More string, more rags. Use holster. Yeah, we should definitely wear the belt. If it can be used as a holster. But for now we will just make some rags. And I think if we cut up a dirty item we get dirty rags. Yep. We don't want that. Oh, but we do want the long string. I think that's everything. So now we should be able to craft the shin guards. We have protection of 966 compared to leg guards which are 333. So these shin guards are much better. Yeah, but the leg guards have a higher coverage. And they are less they encumber the legs less. And I think they weigh less as well. No, they weigh about the same. So we wear the leg guards. I do want some pants. I think we need the cudgel for this. Wield the cudgel, we can use this to bash Bash down the door. Survivor's note. File. Okay. And there we go. What else can we craft? We have arm protection. We have leg protection. I think the next one would be chest protection. Yeah, chest protection. There's a lot of options here. The ballistic vest would be the best, but we can't make that. I think we are missing some kind of skill. Okay, let's talk weapons. Let's talk portable... No, ranged weapons. That's what I'm talking about. So I think we already have a slingshot. Yeah, I think in the next episode we'll do the weapons, as this is already an hour long.